66905. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Do you need anything? Man, I'm like, I don't know why I get super anxious every time I have like I'm on a train. So it's like my heart is like hi pet swimsies. Oh Lord. My heart is going dun 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 dun. I'm like super stressed for whatever reason. I'm always so stressed about rate trains. How's everyone doing? Oh my god! So the train is gonna come in like now. It's it's 4 o'clock. This is the Addison Creative Rate Train. Um, and I'll be doing a demo. I have the item or the jewelry that I'll be demoing pinned right now. So, but I'm going to be adding something to that earring. I'm hoping, I was stressing so much about what to do because every time I've done a demo, I've never actually, here, they're here. Oh my God. Welcome in, everybody. I'm like so stressed. Hey. 1 second. 1 second. What happened? Something went in your nose. It's okay. Just blow it out. Just go. Big go. Go. It's okay. Further 20 in your nose. Blow. Blow out. Blow. 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 Like you're blowing it's out. See? See? Good job. Alright, eat gently, okay? Oh my god. It is never an Isidore show if there's no crisis. How would you know that you're here at Isidora's if there's no crisis? Oh my god. So I gave them snacks to keep them busy while I'm doing the show. And they had carrots. I don't know how she ate the carrot and it went in her nose. And she was like screaming hell and high water. Oh my god. She's like, it went in my nose and she's screaming. And I was like, okay, blow it out. Like, you're getting stuff out. And she got it out. Oh my God. That I was like, my heart was like out of this house already. Like, what has happened? The way she screamed. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Easy of Easy Dura. And first of all, thank you, Tam, for, getting me on the train at the last, well, not necessarily last minute, but for when I was able to get on. And thank you, beautiful disaster, for the raid. That was an amazing hat, beautiful hat. It's just I have such a big head. No, I mean I'm not able to wear hats. Otherwise, I was drooling over that. Whatever it is you were doing on the hat, that was just beautiful. And everybody who's been on the train so far and has stayed until this moment, I appreciate you all and thank you for being here. Cheryl, welcome back. Okay, so I'll be doing a demo of the helm flower. It's an earring, and I chose. Thank you so much. And I chose an earring because every time I've done a demo, I've never finished it. Those that have been in my demos can testify that I've never ever finished, whatever item or whatever jewelry I'm making. So I decided, okay, I'll do an earring today. Hopefully, I can finish it and show it. Show it and everyone is able to follow along. I do chainmail jewelry and I try to incorporate gemstones. I collect a lot of gemstones. It's ridiculous. I probably need to do a bead show to get rid of most of the beads that I have. Um, so let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera around. Hopefully, we have a good stream. I'm upstairs. I'm not in the basement where I usually am. So I'm hoping that everyone can see me okay, hear me okay, and we'll get started. Check out the show notes and check out the store. Beautiful jewelry. If you see something you like, buy it. Don't think too much. All right, let's get started. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I'll be doing demoing the helm flower. I think I did the bracelet. I don't. It's not necessarily this style. Um, but I made a helm bracelet a while back on a demo. I don't know if it was just me making jewelry or if it was on Tam's train. Let me see if I can show that. Okay, yeah. So it's basically a chainmail helm weave. It's called a helm weave. So this is what it typically looks like. And I'll be making it into a flower earring. So it will be just something like this, but a single component on an earring wire. Okay. And to do this, we'll be using uh, a 20 gauge 6 millimeter inner diameter. Inner diameter being the diameter of the inside of the ring. So that would be, if you were to measure the inside of the ring, that should be about 6 millimeter inside. And so this will be our largest ring. And we have a smaller ring, which is, you can use a 20 gauge, but I'm choosing to use a 22 gauge, 2.5 millimeter inner diameter. I'm just going to pour this out. So these are the things you mostly need. Hopefully I have enough rings here. My goodness. Up until, I mean, I had decided to do this, but then even yesterday night, I was still debating, should I do this earring? Should I do something else? I'm always stressing, time knows. And you also need a set of um pliers. So these are Xeron pliers that I have. I don't remember the names. I think this is a long nose, and I don't know, maybe this is a chain nose. I don't know. They're just pliers. And basically that's it. And then I'll be making my own ear wire. So if I have some time, I will show that as well. And I'll be adding, so the extra thing I'll be doing to the earring would be to add a gemstone to it. So I have this beautiful red rutile quartz that I want to add, um, have dangle from the earring. Hopefully I have time for all of these designer things that I want to do. So I have these beautiful faceted red rutile quartz that will dangle off of that. So I'm just gonna put this over here. How are you guys doing so far? How is everybody? Have you guys been enjoying the train? Hi Melissa, welcome in. Welcome to the Artisan Creative Train. Um, I'm doing a demo of a helm flower earring. So we're just gonna get started. So first I'm gonna close out two of the big rings. If you can see me okay or hear me okay, put some hearts in the chat or a thumbs up. I tend to use my fingers a lot. Thank you, Tam. I tend to work with my fingers a lot. And then we're gonna use Add the two smaller rings to the two big rings in a kind of like a 2 by 2 chainmail. How many people are familiar with chainmail or do chainmail? Hands up, or throw an emoji if you're familiar with chainmail. Yay! Nice. Yes, I know, Craftal. I know Cheryl. I've seen your work, Cheryl. Oh my god. Cheryl is like I'm nothing. She's like a pro at chainmail. Her beautiful necklaces, oh my goodness. You just watch me all the time. I think you have some of my chainmail jewelry. So either ways. No, seriously. Oh, I'm just going on. Seriously, Cheryl, Cheryl is bubble beads. Your chainmail jewelry is like I drool every time you show it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I wish I had the patience to make, necklaces like you do and all of that. Okay. Yay. Yes, I think I've seen your work too, Purple Turtle. You guys forgive me, I'm terrible with names and I'm trying not to make mistakes, so I'm just gonna use your handles. Okay, so we have a 2 by 2 right now. I'm talking too much. At this point we might not finish. So we have what we call a 2 by 2. So what I'm gonna do next is pass this single. Actually, I need like a twist tie to help me hold this thing. Let me see if I can get a twist tie. All right. Yeah, the day you need it, you never find it. So what I'll do is I'll just cut a little bit of my wire and just use it to hold that in place, so it's easier to handle. So I'll just use this to, or I could use a paper clip, but I don't have time to go looking for one. So I'm pretty much just using this to hold that in place so it's not skittering around. Now what I'll do next is pass this single ring through through the middle of the top ring, like the two big rings, over the two small rings. So pretty much just do something like this. So when you're using like smaller gauge wire to do chainmail, it's a little bit difficult. So this is, what I'm trying to achieve. I'm going to close it out so it's easier to show. It's a little bit tougher to work with and also to show on the screen. One second. So this is, what I'm trying to show right here, where you have this third ring going in between the two other rings and across the small rings like that. Then next I'll take two big rings and then hook them through the small rings on top of this middle ring on either side, so on top and under. So I'm just going to do that on the top, close that out, try to get that close, and then I'll turn that around. and do the same thing and then close. My eldest daughter checking in on her little sister, asking her, "Are you okay?" Oh. So you have to try to make sure that all your rings are closed, um, as much as possible, so they don't open. Especially with these thinner jump rings, it's very easy for them to pull apart. So far this is what we have. So we have a 2 by 2 and a ring running across in the middle, like that. So we're gonna keep at this pattern until we have two 4 wheels. Oh no, what's going on, Papa? Are you okay? I hope you're okay. Flu. Oh my goodness. So I'm doing the. Hope you're feeling good. Taking in a lot of water. Trying. Yeah. I know the feeling of trying to drink water. I always forget to drink water. I don't even think I've had water today. Come to think of it. Oh goodness. All right. And now next is we're gonna pass this ring through the top, the two big rings and across the small ring like that, and then close it out. Try to get that close as possible. So there. And then we put two rings on top of this outside ring, on top and below that outside ring. We're gonna be raiding into RW Designs at 5 o'clock. So guys, stay on the train. It's been such an amazing show today with everyone. FOMO Studios, and I truly love the way you redefined, the meaning of FOMO. I think you said you redefined it as flourishing on my own, something like that. I was like so touched by that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Instead of FOMO. I really love that. So I think we have one more set to go. Right now we have one, two, three, and just trying to get this closed. You're welcome. I mean, your story was so touching, and I really like the new meaning of your name, FOMO. And then we add two small rings. Do check out the store. If you want to bloop the chat, I have dollar items in there to bloop the chat in the bin. And then also beautiful jewelry, um, handmade by me. Thank you, Tam. And then one next, we're gonna add the ring, through the middle of the two rings and across the two small rings. So today I'm working with silver plated jump rings. So when I do my designs or I'm testing things out, I will mostly use like the silver plated wires. I usually work with this company. I saw Tam showing this yesterday and I was like, yes, she knows. So I used the power wire because they have this like tarnish resistant thing that kind of protects it from tarnishing. Um, so I use them to for my silver plated. But then if someone wants something in sterling silver, which is my typical what you call it, when I sell, I make them in sterling silver or gold feel, or solid gold, whatever they prefer. So now I'm adding the last set of big rings, and I'm trying to get that close as possible. Are you guys seeing okay? Are you guys, is this um well explained? I know you're probably not following along, but so there we have it. So this is how the components for the flower looks like. So the next step is to, I'm listening and painting. Nice. Is to make the flower, which is just, you bend the chain and then you add the rings. So this is where it kind of gets tricky because these are like very dainty and soft rings. Hi, Sarita. You're screenshotting. I'm trying to see. I think I'm also streaming live into YouTube. So hopefully it's a good enough stream to save properly, on YouTube, because I think I don't know what not have done. All the past shows are like disappearing. You can no longer view people's past shows. So I'm also like streaming this session or this to what you call it, YouTube. I might have people watching me right now on YouTube, but I don't know. I have no visibility of that. So if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, I cannot see who you are. Um, so now the next step is to add this two ring to join those two outer rings, this pair of outer rings, and kind of like bring it all together. So I'll take those rings. It gets really tricky here because these are so tiny. And I'll try to get that to close. Hi, Jenna. All right. So I have this like almost kind of open. It's the same. But I think it's just with jewelry at the end, so it will be Easy Dora jewelry. For whatever reason, I think someone else had used Isidora. So it wouldn't let me use that name. And I was like, darn it. So it gets really tricky over here trying to, you know, join these two together. Dang. All right. So if you watch YouTube, do follow me or subscribe. When I do my demos, I'll be multicasting to YouTube as well. So I was able to do the one join. Now would be to add the next one. So it's so much after you get the first one, it's so much easier to kind of add like the second ring. But as much as possible, try to get those, rings, as flush as much as you can. When you're done, you just, go over all the rings to make sure. Um, so the last thing would be to add, hey love, hi Autumn, welcome in. Is to add the floating ring in the middle, like we have over here. So we have like that floating ring in the middle. So now the next thing is to try to add that in, and that can also be tricky, but we'll try to get it done. So once again, you go through the center and over across the two small rings. Oh, that was easy enough. I think maybe because I've done this so much, it's like, all right, there we go. And then we've made our flower. Very quick. And the next will just be to, hi, Wild Lily. I loved your bouquet. So pretty. I was in and out a lot, so I couldn't really see, what material you were using for those. I know I saw you dipping like a rose flower in something. I don't know what that was. Thank you, Autumn. So there. Oh, really? It's easy to see on YouTube? Wow. Thank you, Tam. So imagine that there are people watching me right now on YouTube and I have no idea what's happening. So what I just did is basically I made this chain. It's a chainmail hem weave that I just kind of incorporated into a flower, like, and made a flower. So, and this is like a bracelet that kind of shows what I'm doing. But today I'm making an earring, which I have pinned on whatnot. So do we have? Okay, we have time. Let's quickly make the other side. I don't know. Should we do that or just try to finish this one ear one let's try to finish one, and then if we have time we'll make the other, the pair. So next is let's try to make the ear wire. I'm sure everybody here is crafty. Just paint dye. Okay. uh so you just put the paint dye in the bowl and dip it in. That's it. And let it dry. So I have 20 gauge wire. I believe this is 20 gauge. I'm just going to stretch this out a little bit, and then I'll cut 2 inch, 2 2 inch for the pair of ear wires. Two, two. So this is pretty fast because I'll make both of them at the same time. So what I do is I take my cutters. So these are like 2 inch of 20 gauge wire. This is just a simple ear wire, nothing fancy on here. I use the flush side um, to cut it so it's like flush. And then I use you can either use a round nose plier or you can use your 6-step bill pliers. I like to use this because it gives you consistent diameter for your ear wires. You don't have to struggle, or you could do it the way Tam showed yesterday, where you kind of like, if you use a round nose plier, you make a mark on the plier, and that way you can consistently remember where to um use to make Yeah, I really, these are my go-to for making loops. Okay, so just make a simple loop. I'm using both at the same time, just to save time. And you make like a simple loop like that. Um, then depending on which of these, I don't remember what the circumference is for this, or the diameter is. Sorry. So I typically would either use this or the biggest or the next biggest for my ear wires. So I'm gonna use this smaller one because the earring is a little dainty. So I'm gonna use the second biggest loop, or I don't know what they're called. Anyways, and then I place this so that the loop is, opposite the part I want to bend to, and just like that. And then I just bend my wire like that. So before I take this out, I try to, do the bend in the corner. Let me use this one. So before I take it out, I just kind of like, cough that a little bit, just to give it that angle that you typically see on your ear wires. And then I use the flush side of my cutter and make a and snipe it, just like probably at about maybe 3 millimeter towards the angle, and just snipe that off. And there, I have my ear wires. These are really small though. These are small. And for me, I would just throw them in my tumbler. I make a bunch of them and I throw them in my tumbler to harden, or I can just, put them on the block and give them some wax, just to kind of get it to harden a little bit. And then I do the other one, just to work harden it a little bit. That way it doesn't bend. I turn it around and whack that. Give it a good whacking. And then the other one, give it a good whacking as well. Typically, I'll just throw this in my tumbler and let the steel shots do the work for me. I'm lazy like that. And there it is. And then the next step is to kind of like board the end so it's not sharp, or use your file. I don't have my bore tool here or my file, so but what that is you try to round out this corner, make it a little rounder, just to give it a soft edge instead of this hard edge that could probably scratch. You don't want you scratching your clients or yourself. So you file this down a little bit. And then we just add that one. You could either add it to the chain. So you want to use like the middle ring, and you can add it in there like that, or you could use jump rings. So for me, I tend to use like two jump rings. I use the first one, and then I'll close this out again, and I use a second one, and I put a second one, just so that the earring dangles facing, how do I say it now, outward. I don't know. I'll show. Let me show it. So well, either ways, I think it doesn't even matter because it moves. Ew, Daniel. Hi, Jill Jill. So that's what that looks like. Um, so I use the tool so that it doesn't, come off looking like this. If you hold it up, it doesn't look like this if you hold it. So I use the two jump rings so it faces out towards, shows the flower. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining, and for those that have been here from the beginning, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So there, and the next is to add our rutile quartz. I try to figure out a matching. Oh, this looks like they're matching. These two. So I'm just gonna cut them out. And if we have time, we'll do the other. We'll do the second, the pair. So this is a rutile quartz, a red rutile quartz, and I'm gonna use a 60 or 26 gauge wire uh, to kind of have it attached to the earring. Uh, so you can either just wear this as it is. So what I have pinned right now is the earring just like this. So I'm just making a variation of that earring by just adding a gemstone to it. So I'll pass that in. I usually just struggle with this part, like wrapping, um, kind of like wrapping the thing. I don't know what I'm doing. So you guys bear with me while I try to figure this out. All right. So I'm just gonna bend this and wrap that around a little bit. And then I'll use this part to make the loop. Mm, use make a loop. How is your day so far, guys? And I want it to hang off of here, which is like, you know, right there. So I can either, attach it now or try to attach it afterwards. Yes, it's a beautiful day today. I'm wearing my sweatshirt from Leslie, a Real Walker's Passion, and I'm like super hot right now. I agree, Tam. So many. Actually, I'll add this after I make this thing. So hold on. I will just wrap this and then I'll try to, find the join for this earring and attach it. So let's just see if we can wrap this. I think I made it too. Oh no, 1 second. I'm gonna go off camera a little bit. Okay. I don't like the loop to be too um what do you call it? Too tall. Like having way too many um co- coils or whatever. All right, let me snipe this one out and then try to do a wrap. Is everyone following okay? Or are you guys like, what is she doing? I don't understand what she's doing. I'm not able to follow. So basically, I'm just gonna wrap this, around just a little bit on the stone. Looks like it. Damn, you're keeping track. It looks like I'll finish it. So I'm just gonna wrap that just this much. I think this is okay. And I'm sniping it off. I'm done. Now it's the issue is how to tuck this in a little bit. Okay, I think I'll just go up a little bit more, like kind of like do something like a kind of design. I don't know, like that, and spiral it across so I can snap it in a clean. I don't know. This is ugly. I think. Let's go back. Oh Lord, I'm not a wire rapper, guys. Forgive me. If this was Tam, Autumn, Bailey, and all you wire rappers that do such amazing wire rapping, this is easy peasy for you guys. All right, that's it. And I'll snap that off. Disaster. Do you see that? Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, goodness. Oh, all right. Just for show, okay? I'll redo this, but just to show how this will look on the earring, I'm just gonna put that in and just, do that, just so you guys see and tell me if it looks okay on the weave. Yeah, I'm gonna redo this anyways. Um, I'll redo it. But this is the earring. I need to turn this around. Let me re orient it. 1 second. So it's facing in the right direction. Oh my god. All right. All right, my kids are getting restless. I don't know. Yeah, this is like disaster of all disasters. But anyways, do we have time? I think I have time to finish it. So that's the earring. What do you guys think? Put a thumbs down if you hate it. or a heart if you love it. So this would be your kind of like Celtic inspired sort of uh flower using the chainmail helm weave. So there we go. Thumbs down or thumbs up? Which is it? All right, I'll show how to make the flower again. I think I have 15 minutes and I can do it. So once again, we'll close to big rings. You guys don't care. It looks like no one cares. They're like, yeah, whatever. We're not gonna thumb up or thumb down. You're like, yeah. What is chainmail? We don't care. Except for Tam and Autumn. Everybody else is like, yeah, whatever. Oh Lord. And then we add two small rings. Mary's another chainmail. Not just chainmail. She's like diverse in her artistry, but she does chainmail. She does chainmail as well. Wake up, chat! What are you guys doing? Am I that boring? All right, so we do like a 2 by 2 with the big and the large ring, and then we'll use like one of the big rings to do a pass through between the two large rings and across or over the two small rings, like so. Once again, I missed my twist tie. All right, turn it off and play with your toys, but don't bother me. My daughter telling me that's a lot of TV. Can you imagine? She said, I think, all right, watch until I finish, then I'll turn it off. And then we add a two large ring on the two small rings on either side of the center ring. So above and below the center ring, but attached to the two small rings, like so. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Kitty. Thank you. I just thank you, Mary. I appreciate you, thinking of me and coming in. Need to keep an eye when you close your rings. Um, so once I'm done, I'm gonna tumble this so that they get very hard and they don't open as easy. They kind of retain their shape. So I'm adding another two rings. Do you guys hear me okay? Thank you so much, Mary. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's like high praise right there. Thank you so much, Mary. And then we add two rings at the top and bottom of that center ring, attaching to the two small rings. I'll call you later. I'm receiving a call from my friend. Probably she wants to ask about baby food, what to feed her baby. I think she has a 6 months old. She's constantly calling me. What should we feed my baby? And then two small rings. First time mom's have. And then I feel like an old mom because it's like you know everything. You have two kids. and two toddlers. So you should have all the information. I'm like, woman, I know nothing. I just winged it. Thankfully, my kids are fine. Uh, I'm winging it every day. I constantly tell myself, one day at a time, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think this is the last pair of double big rings that we're gonna put in. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mary. What? I'm gonna run a givey. 1 second. Let me do a givey. Thank you so much, Mary. Let me do a giveaway to say thank you guys for being here. You guys have been amazing. Product action, start a giveaway. Giveaway time limit. I don't know. When I'll be done after 5 minutes. Yeah, sure. Okay. So we have 10 minutes, and we're gonna read into RW Designs. Getting the giveaway is gonna be for one of my stickers that you see in the bin. So it's gonna be either one of these or this. I don't know. Our winner will pick one. Just tell me what you want from the bin, and I'll send that to you. Thank you so much, Mary. Appreciate that. So I think we have all four. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then next is to attach the two end rings, the pair. Getting this one ring in is usually the challenge, but once you get that in, then everything else comes easy. Oh man. All right, I might go out of the camera frame just to get that in. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna close that out and get these rings in, and then we add the second one. I appreciate my daughters for respecting me today and not coming and bothering me. The little one has been hovering around, but she hasn't screamed, "Mommy, carry me," which she usually does when I'm live over here. So they're gonna get they're gonna get ice cream for being good girls. So I've attached that, and the last thing is to add that. Oh my gosh! Yeah, you sing high praise and then they go crazy. All right, is to attach the floating ring in the middle. Get in the giveaway, guys. Only one person. Wow, you guys don't like free stuff. And then attach that. Go right there. And that's it. We're done. I have 6 minutes, and we're gonna rate RW Design. So stay on the train, guys. And I appreciate you all for hanging out. You guys have been amazing today. So many more talented, artists coming up. So you don't want to miss those. So just stay on the train, and Let's have fun and support each other. Autumn, did you do your show already? Hi, Cherry. Or Sherry, sorry, Sherry. And then I used two jump rings to attach to the ear wire. We've done one part, and then the next is to wrap this guy. You don't have one, no? You weren't on the train this month? She doesn't. Damn. That's not true. Oh, is it? Autumn, defend yourself. You didn't know. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to remind you every month now. Tam, I'm going to be the class prefect, the creative train prefect, reminding anybody that needs to be reminded. Yay! Congrats, Tam. The giveaway ran, right? Which one do you want from the list of stickers that I have in the bin? Or should I just send you something? Should I make that call? All right. Let me snap this out a little bit. Hopefully I don't cut off my loop like the last time. So pretty much I'm just gonna wrap around. I have 4 minutes. I'm making good time. I'm just wrapping around. We are all crazy. Okay. Got it. So I'm just wrapping around the stone and then out to. I cannot believe it. I finished my project on the demo. Woohoo! I'm so proud of myself. Oh my god. This is such an ugly wrap. Right on time. Okay, 2 minutes and we're gonna go raid. So that's my wrap right there. It's not the best, but so I'm gonna find Adara, I'm coming. Adu, I'm coming, okay? 1 second. What are you doing? You're changing your sister's diaper? Look at this child. There we go. All right, Adu, I'm coming. And there's our earring. Thank you so much, guys. 2 minutes and we're gonna go raid. I did it. Are you guys proud of me or what? Tam, are you proud of me? I'm gonna run this. Let me see if anyone wants it. How do I do this thing? I'm gonna run as unlisted item. I have a minute to run it for. What the heck is a pre-bid? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? All right, auction, product action, start auction, starting price for. And I'll run that for 15 seconds. If anyone wants it, you can have it. Thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate you all. And that's the earrings. And it's time now. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Cheryl, Tam, and all you beautiful people. Melinda, you came in at the end. Or maybe you were here and I didn't know. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Let's go find RW. How do I do this from my computer? Create a raid. Has anyone done it from the computer before? I'm coming, okay? 1 second. Report stream from here, blah blah blah. No, we're not doing that. I'm coming, mama. Alright, I'm just gonna do it from my phone.
Mommy, I'm trying to change her.
Alright, okay. Oh my god. What are you doing?
I'm changing her.
She took off her sister's diaper. Alright, let's go. She took off her sister's diaper and she wants to change her. These kids. Alright, let's go.
She's in the
Okay, I'm coming, mama. Alright, bye guys. I love everybody. RW Design. Where is she? Alright, she's on.
She's in the
She wants. Okay, I'm going. Go get me the new diaper. Alright, she's on. We're going. See you guys next time. Bye. Okay, bye.
This is a new diaper.
It's a new one? Okay, good. What's happening?
What happened?
Why is it not selecting? Okay. Alright, we're going. Bye.